Now, this is Ira O'Malley from the Predatory Lending Network. I'm talking to Chewbacca here because we're in Ireland, talking about Ireland. Now, Chewbacca, what do you think about Ireland these days?
Study that everything's good.
What do you think about Ireland these days?
It's kind of lacking today. The tourists don't go over as much.
Okay. Now, in Ireland, we like our pot of gold and stuff like that. What do you think about the future of gold prices throughout the galaxy?
They're only going to go up.
Only going to go up? Kind of like you, huh? Now, many people think about retirement, you know, around these days. What do you think about retirement for people with their individual retirement accounts?
Unless you have gold, you don't have a retirement.
Now, what do you see as the future of Ireland and Irish economy?
It can only go up because it's so far down at the moment.
So in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say to the people throughout the galaxy?
It's Happy St. Patty's Day.
So in closing, this is Ira O'Malley from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you. Now, this is Ira O'Malley from the Predatory Lending Network here this St. Patty's Day, and we're in my home, Ireland, talking to folks throughout the galaxy about their current retirement situation here in Ireland. Now, Sladdy, what do you think of the current retirement situation we face here in Ireland?
It's not looking so good right now.
Now, many folks here in Ireland like to invest in gold. Now, what do you think as the future of gold prices throughout the galaxy?
I think when we run out of gold, we'll always have beer, so I'm going to invest in Irish car bombs.
Irish car bombs? Now, what do you also think of the future of Guinness? Because many of those Americans like to drink Guinness as their main beer of choice around these days. What do you think of the future of Guinness?
I think Guinness has a good future. You blend it, you got black and tans, you mix it with the beer, you can mix it with a couple different drinks, good crossovers, so it's a good investment.
Okay, now you mentioned car bombs. Do you think Ireland is facing any more violence nowadays due to the troubles with the IRA?
I always thought of them as a pretty good happy-go-lucky country, you know? Hold hands and skipping and stuff.
Yeah, like those little leprechauns we got.
Yeah.
So what do you see as the future of Ireland and the rest of the folks throughout the galaxy?
I think they're going to wait for everyone else to have an economic crash, and then they're going to break out their pot of gold, and then they're going to take over.
Now, when they take over and they have their retirement accounts maturing and they're coming near retirement age, do you think you'd prefer the tax-free or tax-deferred IRAs?
Tax-free.
Tax-free? Yeah, that's what most people say these days. So is there any last-minute things about St. Patty's Day or Ireland, or you know, anything you'd like to say to the folks throughout the galaxy this St. Patty's Day? Don't forget to wear your green and have a beer. Well, have a beer this St. Patty's Day. So this is Ira O'Malley from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you. Now, this is Ira O'Malley here this St. Patty's Day, home in Ireland. We're talking to folks about their individual retirement accounts. I'm here with the Riddler. Now, Riddler, what do you think about the current retirement situation that we face throughout the galaxy?
I think that there is not enough to steal from other people.
Now, how do we find more to steal from other people throughout the galaxy?
If people would put it all in one place so it could earn interest and then I could just go in and take it all from them, I think that would be the best situation.
Now, you mentioned earn interest. What do you think about the federal government keeping interest rates so low these days?
That's not good. It doesn't work for me at all. If I'm going to retire, then I need to get that interest because people aren't putting away enough by themselves.
Now, a lot of people have been going into gold recently, but gold's had a little bit of a downfall. What do you think of the future of gold prices throughout the galaxy?
I think that gold probably isn't going to be as profitable because people are hoarding it away.
When you look to do your retirement, is there any particular things you choose to invest in for your future retirement needs?
Technology, because the BAT always is making new technology, and probably medicine, because the one thing that pharmaceutical companies can do is drive up the price.
Now, one of our friends, Clark Kent, was doing a story today, and they were saying that Apple is now the largest company in the galaxy, and they should join forces with Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne to do some sort of medical research. Do you think that they should possibly do some medical research and stuff like that for their retirement future?
Well, the problem with Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne is they're the good guys. So they're going to try and do it cheaply, whereas someone like Lex Luthor will spend as much money as he possibly can make a profit.
So really, Luthor Corp and what's his sister's name? What's his sister's name? Well, I guess Luthor Corp's probably the better investment.
But yes,
okay.
definitely.
So in closing, is there any last-minute retirement tips you'd like to give to our viewers?
Under your mattress is the best because us villains can get to it quickly, and offshore accounts with easy passwords to break.
Yep. So in closing, this is Ira O'Malley talking to you about the future of your retirement account. Now this is Ira O'Malley from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you folks here in Ireland this St. Patty's Day. Now we're talking to folks about their IRA accounts and their individual retirement. Now sir, what do you think of the future of the retirement, especially here in Ireland?
Saving is good. Just make sure that you save constant and always.
Now many people like to save and invest in gold. What do you think of the future of gold prices throughout the galaxy?
I'd invest more in platinum than gold. But
more in platinum? Even though the Irish tend to love their gold?
Indeed. But you can always platinum it up a bit. It'll work.
Now, other things that folks like to invest in and especially enjoy this St. Patty's Day is a good beer, especially Guinness. What do you think of the future of Irish and Irish beers?
Bigger is always better.
Big beers. So in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say about people's retirement accounts or any retirement tips you'd like to give to folks?
20% is a good base.
So in closing, this is Ira O'Malley telling you folks to invest and save for the future of your retirement account. Now this is Ira O'Malley from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you. Now I'm here in Ireland today to talk to some of my fellow greenies. Now, what do you think about this current situation in Ireland this St. Patty's Day?
I'm not familiar with this situation. You need to inform me.
Ireland has had some economic issues with their economy lately, some troubles through the financial crisis. What do you think about what's going on in Ireland?
I'm taking all the money.
You're taking all the money. Now, many of the people have been saving for their retirement. Now, what type of retirement tips do you have for folks throughout the galaxy?
I say save all your money. Just don't put all your money into the banks. Use many different banks, but keep some on the side.
Now, I see some other Dimension Harleys over here. Did you two break up?
School, young man.
Okay. Now, what do you think about gold, since we in Ireland surely love our gold?
Everybody loves gold. What else can you say? You love it, it's shiny, it's worth something.
It's really shiny, isn't it? Now, with the leprechauns and their gold, is there any last minute things you'd like to say to the folks throughout the galaxy?
Find one if you can at the end of the rainbow, steal all its money, beat it if you have to, kill it with water, I think is the census. Do whatever you can to get away from it though.
Okay. So in closing, this is Ira O'Malley from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you about the future of your retirement account. Now this is Ira O'Malley here from the Predatory Lending Network, here this St. Patty's Day home in Ireland. Now I'm talking to some of my fellow greenies about the Irish economy. Now what do you think about the goings on in Ireland this St. Patty's Day?
I think there's many little leprechauns finding little pots of gold and being chased around by a lot of people getting money.
Now, gold has had a recent sell-off lately. What do you think of the future of gold prices throughout the galaxy?
I think they're going to be very high, and the little leprechauns will be getting very good profits over the years.
Now, we at the Predatory Lending Network surely like individual retirement accounts. What do you see as the future for people's retirement?
What?
People's retirement. Will people be able to retire in this galaxy?
I believe so. Yes.
Do you have any last-minute retirement tips for the viewers throughout the galaxy?
Stay in school.
Stay in school. So in closing, this is Ira O'Malley from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you about your retirement account. Now this is Ira O'Malley here this St. Patty's Day. Now we're here in Ireland talking to the Green Lantern. Now here in Ireland we are quite adamant about our retirement account. Now what do you think about the future of retirement for folks throughout the galaxy?
I really have no idea how to answer this.
Now I know
It's not something I think about a lot.
Now you travel throughout the economy, throughout the galaxy. What do you think about the Irish economy these days?
You know, I spend a lot of time in space. I actually am not on Earth very often, so I'm not sure what I can say about that.
Since you travel the galaxy, gold is something used throughout the galaxy. What do you think of the future of gold prices throughout the galaxy?
I actually think that once aliens make contact, that...
Well, there's aliens amongst us already. I know. They just have cloaking devices.
I'm really bad. I'm sorry.
So what do you see as the future of gold prices?
I think it'll just continue to go up.
Now, it being St. Patty's Day, and you knew about that, will you be drinking, or have you already started drinking?
Maybe later, after the con.
After the con. So in closing, is there any last minute tips you'd like to give to our viewers?
Stay vigilant.
Stay vigilant. So this is Ira O'Malley talking to you about your individual retirement account. Now this is Ira O'Malley here this St. Patty's Day, and I'm talking to some representatives of Guinness today. Now sir, you're an exhibitor here today, talking about your product Guinness. What can you tell us about Guinness here?
Guinness is good. It makes for a great night with any lady, no matter how ugly she is. The more you drink, anything looks better.
So it's quite good for beer goggles.
It's great for beer goggles.
Now, what is the future of the Irish economy?
As long as we sell beer, we'll be fine.
Now, many folks in Ireland like their pot of gold. What do you see as the future of gold prices throughout the galaxy?
Gold will always be up high, because gold looks so damn good.
Now, since gold looks so damn good, what is the future of retirement and individual retirement accounts? Do you prefer tax-free, tax-deferred? What do you prefer for your individual retirement account?
Well, everything needs to be taxed, because if there's no taxes, then where's the government getting their money? And the government does need some kind of currency coming in towards them. They just need to spend it wisely.
So in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say to the folks throughout the galaxy about this or any other subject?
Come to WonderCon next year.
Yes, come to WonderCon. So in closing, this is Ira O'Malley with my friends from Guinness, talking to you about your individual retirement account. Now, this is Ira O'Malley here this St. Patty's Day, talking to the folks in Ireland. Now, I'm here with Duffman. Now, here in Ireland, we are quite big on our Guinness. But how are you competing against the folks here? You know, because Guinness has such a big dominance here in Ireland. How are you able to compete, Mr. Duffman?
Duffman doesn't drink anything but Duff. Guinness is swill.
Now, so many Irish are into Guinness. How are you going to convince them to drink Duff?
Well, we have our newest flavor, Duff Dark. Just like Guinness, only better because it won't make you sick.
Okay. So, is there any other favorite drinks that you have besides Duff? You know, once you have your hangover, how do you get over your hangover?
Well, raspberry Duff is pretty good for the hangover. You know, orange juice Duff is also good.
So, in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say to the folks in Ireland and about their beer?
Drink Duff. Oh yeah.
Yes, Duff is the stuff.